welcome to Amplify, a micro podcast for macrocosmic creators. I'm your host, Karen Curry Parker. Today we're going to be exploring some hard truths about creativity. Being creative has nothing to do with what you produce. I'm going to say that again because it's so important. Being creative has nothing to do with what you produce. That means it has nothing to do with the quality of what you produce, whether you produce anything, and certainly it has nothing to do with all of the social accolades we give someone when they're prolific. Being creative is about, being creative. According to the dictionary, one of the definitions of the verb to be is to exist or live. So if we redefine being creative, it means to exist creatively or to live creatively. If we look up the word creative, we find the definition having the quality or power of creating. Putting it all together, to be creative is to live and exist with the quality or power of creating. As you hear these words, your brain is being activated by a storm of photons, light. This light is causing your body to produce neurotransmitters that create your emotional response to the language you hear. In other words, as you listen, you are literally turning light into matter. That's pretty creative. And that's just a starting exploration of all the ways you are being creative, even when it seems like you're not doing anything creative. Here's the cold, hard truth about creativity. When you understand this truth, you'll stop shutting down your creative self-expression and allow yourself to be more creative. When we create, we will never be satisfied with what we create. Not because our creative offerings aren't good, but because being creative means you're driven with a kind of vital, ferocious burning at your soul's center that ignites everything it touches. Once you finish a creative offering, or sometimes even when you're working on your current creative contribution, you're going to be on fire for the next thing, which will probably be an evolution of your current thing. And you'll stay hungry and on fire for what's next and what's next and what's next. And what you just creative will no longer be enough, leaving you, as a creative, feeling somewhat perpetually dissatisfied and hungry. How many times do we let resistance rooted in our dissatisfaction with our creative offerings stop us from allowing ourselves to create more? We think our creative dissatisfaction is a signal that we're not getting it right, or that our creative offering isn't enough. What if it is enough? What if your self-judgment and dissatisfaction is simply a symptom of being on the evolutionary edge of your creativity? I'll end today with a quotation from the choreographer Martha Graham. No artist is pleased. There is only a divine dissatisfaction, a blessed unrest that keeps us marching and makes us more alive than the others. May you march with blessed unrest this week. What's the next right step for you getting your creative contribution out into the world? You can find us at gracepointpublishing.com. May your voices gain strength. May your vision stay clear and strong. May your creative fire spark change in the world.